Sound check. Test mic. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So I guess this will be my new stream time right now, starting today. So it will be like 8:15 or 7:45 p.m. Pacific time. Then probably I'll just gonna play 1.5 hours on weekdays, and then it's gonna be still same time on Saturdays. So yeah, and so today we're still gonna continue on. So this will be the this will be the last day for this build that I'm going to farm the Whisper event, and then on Saturday we're gonna farm the tormented bosses. We're gonna consume all of the boss mats that we have, including the greater lair bosses, and depending on how many betrayers husk that we'll be collecting, then we're gonna farm Belial as well. So hopefully I still have more time. So based on the gold that I'll be collecting today, until today, and then up to including whatever gold that I'll be accumulating on the tormented bosses, then we're gonna fully optimize our blood spear build, and hopefully we can get a better Invirus memory. And what else? Banish Lord talisman. Okay, we have world boss in 10 minutes. Undercity 19 minutes. We have Greek War in 41. No apparition yet. I think, is there any PvP abomination green favor? Nice, there is. There's 2 of them again. I don't know why it's so hard to, especially if, I don't know, somehow it's so hard to cast the corpse tendrils right away. Okay, we're done here. Change weaponry. Switching our guns.
Fine indeed. Return soon. The finest cuts and claret. Are you certain you want to keep?
How about what is our mats now? Though the material has been cheaper, I think we can sell this one rather than salvaging them. Oh, there it is. 7 minutes. I think we can still make it, even though if we solo the apparition incursion. So we will end up 6 minutes before the world boss. One.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
I wonder when it will be the estimated the tentative date of the season 9 launch. What the heck? Players, additional player lag.
Fools! This stops nothing. You solve nothing.
Because at this point, I don't think that I still have any other builds to play on the Necromancer. The reason why I didn't post, supposedly I'm planning to post a build guide for the Blight. I feel like nobody is interested on that build because of it's not that too powerful. Like if I'm going to farm and to be more efficient, and if I'm going to kill to farm more faster and more faster and more efficient, I would go with like Blood Wave or the Blood Spear. Like why do I have to force myself on other build, like even the Bloodlands, especially the Bloodlands? Like why would you still play the Bloodlands if the Blood Spear is almost the same mechanic? Whereas, take note, as I have said on my previous stream, if a build has a more efficiency on consuming corpse, then it has a good sustaining buff on its build through the Flesh Eater node. Like picking up blood orbs, by just picking up blood orbs slowly, you can gain the buff by stacking them together as you pick up the blood orbs. Though there was an improvement already on the Flesh Eater, but take note the difference between, even though the Flesh Eater now that you can continuously consume corpse and resets its cooldown so that you have a continuous buff, the difference between blood orbs and the Flesh Eater, which it requires you to consume the corpse, is that you can move while casting your skill in a short period of seconds, compared to that you have to stop casting your skill and consume a corpse to get the buff. And even though you have a 200%, even a 200% attack speed, so you need to consume a corpse 5 times, which is even though your attack speed is 2 attacks per second, so basically it's like 2 point, you still need 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds that you are going to stop casting your core skill to consume a corpse so that you have the buff. So unlike on picking up the blood orbs, you can keep casting your skill while moving slowly if there's so many blood orbs around. And most of the time, there will be more blood orbs right in front of you, especially if you're attacking a boss, because the corpse will be spawning right close to you, and then the blood orbs will spawn there, and then there's a high chance you can just easily pick it up without, in just a brief few seconds. Yeah, you're still stopping your core skill, but you're only stopping by a few seconds compared to 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds, that is still a big deal in terms of if we're talking about DPS, damage per second. So with regards to efficiency of consumption, of corpse consumption, we have Bone Spear, Blood Spear, and the Blood Surge. Blight doesn't have.
Hello.
Bloodlands doesn't have also. Though the Bloodlands, through the Gore Quills aspect, it is efficient on picking up the blood orbs no matter where they are, because they are automatically being picked up by the Bloodlands. But still, you're losing some DPS the moment that you consume the corpse, that's just to get the buff from the Flesh Eater. And that is from what I know, the problem with the Blight, the damage over time build, because in order to really scale the damage of your damage over time, which is they call it the corrupting damage, is that you need momentum. You need to keep casting the skill in order to build up and inflict the damage over time, so that it will build and stack all the damage together every seconds per tick. And then with the Wither node, it will triple, quadruple its damage by a maximum of 71% chance. But then again, the moment that you consume the corpse, and technically you are not stacking too many attack speeds, so you're only ending up maybe at least 80%, so not even to 100% attack speed, additional attack speed. So basically you're stopping the 2.5 seconds on your attack just to consume the corpse. And that is a big impact on the damage of the corruption damage. Okay, where should we go? Damage. I think next will be there's still a couple more damage here, like damage to crowd control. Who's this? Oh, okay. So, yeah, so we can still get this one. Damage while healthy, and this one. This one. Plus 40 damage to... So now we're ready to go here. Alright. Okay, let's check if that is... we can still participate. I don't know why I'm lagging right now whenever I'm joining, if there's so many players around on the game. I can play other classes, it's just I'm not really familiar with them. Maybe I can play a second class, probably on the next expansion. They're speculating that the next class would be Paladin. It may not be Paladin, but almost maybe a different class, but similar to the mechanic of the Paladin, like more on defense. Maybe its mechanic would be stocking. It has ability to stack armor, more damage, something like that. Hey. What the heck? And to be honest, I'm not really fond of the Blood Wave. It's because for me it's very strong, but I feel like it's too slow for me. It's like when you cast the Blood Wave here, So the blood wave will spawn the wave only here, and then you have to wait for it to finish before you can cast it on the next location. That's what I don't like about that mechanic. I mean, if they will change it, like the blood wave will spawn. Each wave will spawn wherever the location of Necromancer is. If I move this way, if I am here, first wave is here, then I'm here, then the wave is next, the next wave will be here, then the third wave will be here.
Insolence is at an end.
Okay, what's next? What's next? What is next? Exchange for the Whisper Cache. And then let's open our Whisper Cache. So what I have learned on this season is that to be really efficient, what I'm going to do next season is I'm gonna play the strongest build, which is, even though I feel like, even though the I think hopefully that they bring back, or they bring back the strength of the overpower, maybe especially they don't reduce the damage of the Deathless Visage and Indira's Memory. Nothing good.
There's power in the stones. Come have a look.
Huh? Two-handed sword.
Oh, shining. Oh, too bad. Not a bad throw, that. All finished, are you? Fine indeed.
Sanguivore. Okay, what's next? Another one. Okay, let's join. Because the build that I really want is something like similar to... Oh, it's done? Oh. Therefore, let's go here. hopefully if the second class is the next class for the expansion is a good one. Probably we can play a second class. It's just I'm still looking forward for the Necromancer. It's just somehow the best build that it can play is now limited to, especially now with the new nerfs. Really, if they really don't change that, it's like there's nothing much too exciting to play on the Necromancer class other than the minion and then the blood builds. Like if we take a look on what's happening right now, like I'm not using the Blood Surge as my main skill. I'm just using this for speed farming. I mean, I can still use this for pushing, but why do I have to struggle myself on this build wherein there is a similar build with the same mechanic overpowering, which is much more powerful, which is the Blood Spear. Again, the downside of the Blood Spear is AoE damage and speed clearing. Well, here's the Blood Surge. You can just switch. Like what I'm doing. That's what I have realized on when I was playing this season. Like, why did I, like when I played the mages build, like why did I force myself on playing the mages since I already got the Crewer's Embrace? Why not build the Blood Surge so that I can speed farming, so that you can accumulate gold more faster from the events, plus especially on collecting, and to be more efficient on farming the Infernal Hordes. And then especially next season, we're talking about now the escalating sigil, the escalating nightmare dungeon. So you need a very fast clearing build in order to be efficient on getting more rewards through collecting attunement. More attunement, more rewards.
Fools! This stops nothing. You solve nothing.
We're done. I still hope that they bring back the power of the Overpower. But they can remove the Sand Rune. Okay? They can remove the Sand Rune. Or they can nerf the Sand Rune. Like you will only do Overpower every 5 seconds. Something like that. Or maybe just remove that mechanic. Change the effect of that rune. Because the problem of that rune, those builds that are not really created for that mechanic. That's why what I have said on one of my clips is that if your build is really heavy on building critical strike damage and vulnerable damage, and now you're giving the capability to do overpowering, then your build is really going to scale so much further. And then they're nerfing the overpower because those builds who are not really designed to do the overpowering are overpowering that deals a tremendous amount of damage. Then they decided, oh, the problem is the overpower, then we have to nerf it. That is not the problem from what I base from my experience. Because the intended of the overpower is you are building the defense and converting it into an offensive power. And because of those the blood boiling aspect, the sand rune, and other mechanics that makes the class to guarantee an overpower, then that's where the imbalance will come into play. I believe same thing with the Spiritborn. It doesn't have any overpower mechanic from what I know. Does the blood wave can finish this apparition incursion on its own within less than 5 minutes? I don't think so. But if you're talking about pushing the pit and killing the tormented bosses, 100% it's very strong.
This stops nothing.
Let's go for the eye. Let's go for the eye. This goblin. 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 Is there a goblin? Where is it? Man. I know there was a goblin. Okay, no more apparition. Oh, there's another one. Okay, whisper. Oops, shoot, I forgot to consume the cores before. Radiance, Radiance. Oh, Radiance. Ascendance.
The stars of sanctuary await.
Use it well.
Hey, we have one.
There's power in the stones. Come have a look. Shine on, my friend.
What's still got some good in it?
Return soon.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Okay, what's next? I think this one.
Your be tested.
Solo play. Because this season 8 started April 27. So the next season will start 3 months from that day. So assumingly around July 27th. And we are just mid-June. So what I'm thinking by Monday, if I'll be if I have nothing to play next week, probably I'll be going back on season 2 of Last Epoch, because I still have so many things that I need to figure out in terms of defense, and then the new mechanics, the weavers. I haven't tried doing those crafting mechanics.
Fools! This stops nothing.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! As long as you don't break. Intel and intelligence. Intel and life. Could have been better if life and crit damage. That would have been nice. There's already a new ongoing Operation Incursion, but it doesn't have a green favor. And this is again the map that I hate. This is the one that you have to go up to that balcony, then go down, go up again. Like this one, I have to go up. Ooh, glistening prim. For the fragments. We're not yet done. Peace. Right, we're done.
Your insolence is at an end.
Are we done? Okay, there's no more. Maybe we could go here, harvest, and then Nostrava. No. Oh man. What the heck? That's a problem when you're trying to port out and then suddenly the enemy starts to appear. Then they continuously to interrupting you on porting out. Merle. Laggy laggy when there's players around.
Is someone there? My child, all alone in this dark.
Hurry up, I just need the monsters.
Please, help
I'm not going to help you actually. And this is slow. You're slow. Oh no! Oh yeah, good, good, good. I thought that the harvest is already expired before I even finish the quest. Good thing.
It is done.
How many minutes to Nostrava though? 59. Slay to all. That's my expertise, sir. Uh-huh. 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 Bucci. There another Bucci. I hope the other one is here. Nice. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Those enemies are using crossbow, so it will hit us from a distance. So even though they're far away from us, there's a high chance that it will interrupt us. It's still there, still alive, still alive. Yeah, at least it's on the second phase now. Ah. Regular gobbly.
Your insolence is at an end.
Hey, Whisper. Probably I'm gonna do 2 more just to get 1 cash and then I'm done for the day. 740.
Follow the stars.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Still no sign of purple.
Shine on, my friend.
Maybe not two-handed sword anymore, but maybe ring.
Faster these ghosts. Hello, shame that. Hello. Not a bad pull, that. Hello, shining beauty.
What's still got some good in it?
Have a wee gamble. Hello, shining faster.
Okay, let's go. Let's find another. Maybe. Who's this? Urivar? Okay. Save. Equip. There's one. Save. Urivar. Lumenzek. Okay. Oops. No Belial. Okay, I guess I just need one more nightmare dungeon. Lost Keep. How about the Charnel? But we need to go back first. Let's switch guns and then... Yeah. Then tomorrow. On Saturday, we're gonna farm the Tormented Boss.
Notable transaction.
Just in case I need Sal. No. I need Zek. Need what? Okay. So that's what I've been thinking on next Monday. until the before the next season start. I'm gonna play Last Epoch to have fun on different builds. So I think where I left off was I was playing the mages, and probably I'm gonna play a warlock and maybe some other minion builds.
My savior.
My savior.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Bless you.
Give me the key. Corpse pile. Okay, there's the one. Where's the two? I guess the third one is somewhere here. There you go. And we're done. And another green favor. That's it.
It is done.
Come, travel.
Nothing special.
Fine indeed.
Use it well.
Well, yeah. So yeah, that's it for me today. On Saturday, we're gonna farm the tormented bosses. Based on the gold that whatever gold that will be accumulating after tormented bosses, including the Belial. Hopefully, we can get the two-handed sword, the grandfather, and we're gonna optimize our gear, masterworking them, and then let's see if we can push further on the pit, maybe at least 90. 100% I can see that this build can do 90, especially once we have masterwork most of the items. And I mean, if we don't get the mythic items, whatever items that we have, we're just gonna masterwork them, and then let's try if we can push this build to 90 on whatever gear that we have. So yeah, that's it for me today. I'll see you guys on Saturday, and have a good one. Bye.